Hey guys, I'm working through chess.com's beginner chess bots, and next up we've got Aron from Iceland. So we're going to go random against him, and he's meant to be rated around 700. So it's put me in as white. I'll play e4. So we're expecting what? Blunders. We're expecting hanging pieces. Okay, that's a decent start. I'm going to hit him with the Danish and see what happens. Okay, let's go. And we have Danish Gambit accepted. Excellent. And now the full Danish, as I call it. Okay, so bishop out to here. Let's play king f1. So this is not a very standard opening that you'll see a lot. Ooh, so knight out now. So the whole point of the Danish is you really don't want your opponent to castle. So there's not much I can do about that right now. I can push e5, cause the knight to have to respond, and now say queen f3 comes with a double threat. Is this safe? Is the knight going to go back to there? Yes, it is. Alright, so clearly I'm threatening the f7 square and also the knight, but now if I move my queen up one more time, the knight's actually defended by black's queen on that square. So, what are we going to do? Right, let's move across here. So black can't castle now because I'll grab his bishop. Okay, I'm going to capture on here because I expect knight to capture. Right, and then I can grab this bishop. Oh, hello. Right, what's gone here? This is unusual. Okay, so the king has moved. Now the king can't castle. Neither can mine. So I could grab the bishop with check, and then we probably get king takes the bishop. How are we in terms of material? Okay, so I'm a pawn down at this point, but black has an advanced pawn on b5. I've got one stranded in the middle of the board, so let's say I take the bishop, king takes. Also notice that the knight and the king and the queen are on the same dark diagonal, so it would be great if I could pick my bishop up and put it there, but that's not going to happen. Yeah, he's got two pieces now on that bishop, so I think I am just going to have to capture. Capture with check. He's got to grab. No, he hasn't. Well, that is unusual. Okay, so now I can take the pawn with check, or I could simply retreat my bishop. Yeah, I think retreating the bishop is the way to go, because then I've won a piece, haven't I? So I'll go there. This pawn can't actually capture my pawn because it's pinned by my queen. Okay, now it's time to capture with check, and now what do we do next? I'd like to have a check. I've got queen e1 check. My bishops are very, very powerful again now. I'm liking them. Okay, I'm going to play that. Okay, I'm up in material, so it would make perfect sense to swap off my bishop for that knight, but this is such a bishop's game because the board is completely wide open. I don't really want to lose my bishops at this point. So another great idea would be, ooh, yeah, I can capture on g7, can't I? The knight is pinned, so that's just another free pawn. I would love to put my bishop here, but I can't. So where did the bishop want to go? Bishop can come back. There's no rush. I'm I play my knight out here now, and then okay. If I put my bishop now to c1, can I pop it here? The knight's still pinned. The rook could capture. Let's try that. So this is the plan. Okay, so that is check. The knight can't capture. The rook can. If the rook captures, I get the rook. And I've got two attackers still on there. Okay. This queen is now attacking my rook on a1. So I just need to move the knight out to defend. Yeah. Okay. I'm up 5 points. I'm just going to simplify now. And take the knight. So I've got 2 rooks and 2 minor pieces, 3 minor pieces actually. And again, he's failed to recapture. So, well, I mean, I suppose maybe he doesn't want to be swapping off all his material. Okay, that's a fork on 2 pawns. That's blundering a piece. So the Danish Gambit is a whole load of fun. If you've never played it, it's particularly good against beginners. It is tricky. And like I say, the key to it is that you really don't want to allow your opponent to castle, black to castle. I've got a couple of videos where I go through the Danish. Okay, let's bring the rooks out to open files. I have 1 check there, also makes my knight safe. Okay, let's bring my rook in with check. And I'll put my knight here, so this knight's pinned. Now I can capture the knight. Again, he just doesn't like recapturing, does he? At all. Right, don't know why. And again, fails to recapture. So, go figure. Now I need to be slightly careful here. Yeah, there's a risk of stalemates going on. So what squares has he got? Those 2. I'm going to bring my rook to here. And I think rook to there, so the king's got no squares, and when he advances his pawn, that should be checkmate. There you go, checkmate. So there you go, that's Aron from Iceland. Like we said at the start, you know, he's going to be blundering, so he blundered many times, failing to recapture material after I'd captured. So I just thought I'd try a bit of Danish against my Icelandic counterpart. What can we say about some of these bots? You know, they'll blunder. All you have to do is make sure you don't blunder first, and you will get a foothold in the game. But thank you to Aron, and that's it for this one. I've got a few more beginner bots still to go, so I hope you're getting something out of this. Thank you for watching. See you soon.